over Zoom. We welcome each and every one of you to this day 15 of Gaudiya's Reveal Vraja. And before we move forward, we would like to congratulate and announce the participants of the quiz session from yesterday. We'd like to congratulate Hari Prasad Prabhu, Mother Amrita Radhika, Sulochana Mataji, and Mitanjali Pradhan Mataji. Thank you all so much for participating in the quiz from yesterday.
So today we will continue discussing how did Shri Radhe, Srimati Radharani, Shri Kishori ji, Shri Ladli ji, how did they actually reveal Vraja? Hold on, just a second. How did they actually come in, how did they manifest for the principal deities of Vraja? And then we'll discuss the special pastime of Shri Madan Mohan ji for his Radharani, and how Shri Radhe comes for Govinda Dev ji, who sent Shri Radha Thakurani for Gopinath ji. In yesterday's session, we met with the second generation of devotees, down to our very own dearest Srila Prabhupada. What did they perform in service of revealing Shri Vrajadham and in the mission of Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu? So today we will continue to see how did Shri Radhe manifest for the principal deities of Vraja.
Haribol. So we all have been hearing about the appearance of all the deities in Sri Vrajadham. But we all know that none of them actually appeared with their consort Srimati Radharani. You know, the Goswamis and the Vaishnavas who were worshipping the deities of Krishna at that time, they understood that Srimati Radharani is the empress of the heart of the deities that were found like Govinda, Gopinath, Madan, Mohan. And therefore, the Goswamis, they would worship Srimati Radharani within the hearts of their deities. Now, before we move forward, please take a very good look at the screen. Now, if y'all can see that on the top left corner, we are mentioning who the deities are. There's a very important reason why we are doing it, so please pay attention. The top left corner is Damodarji. Then below him, on our left bottom, is Madan Mohan. Next to Madan Mohan is Vinod Devji. And of course, in the center is Radharaman Devji. And then on the top right corner is Govinda Devji. Below him is Gopinathji, and below him is Shamasundarji. So please do remember this. There's a very big significance for this, which is coming up.
The glorious and devoted son of King Prataparudra in Jagannath Puri had received the loving embrace of Shriman Mahaprabhu when he was a little child. His name was Purushottam Jana. And he felt that certain people should actually visually have darshan of Srimati Radharani. This is where we see in the photograph Shriman Mahaprabhu. Although he insisted that he did not want to meet Maharaj Prataparudra, but he embraced the son of Maharaj Prataparudra and infused him with the love of Krishna, with Krishna prema. And then when the same Purushottam Jana, he went back to his father's palace, Maharaj Prataparudra was overjoyed and he came and he embraced Purushottam Jana. You have received the love of God. Mahaprabhu has embraced this particular body of yours. Your life is successful. Let me also embrace and get a drop of the nectar. And he was so happy for his son. And in this way, Purushottam Jana, he himself being infused by love of God, wanted to share that love with everyone. And he said, I want everyone to have darshan of Srimati Radharani. And in his heart, he felt that Sriman Gauranga Mahaprabhu will be very pleased if the general people could also take darshan of Srimati Radharani. So he decided that he would send the deities of Radharani for all the deities. Beautiful deities of Sri Radhika, all the way from Utkal Pradesh, which is current day Orissa, in Jagannath Puri. They were carved, and King Purushottam Jana arranged an entourage of people with guards and brahmanas in a procession to bring Srimati Radharani to Sri Vrindavan Dham. And when Sri Thakurani's deities arrived in Vrindavan, the whole of Vrindavan was having festivals just to welcome them.
Like there were lamps that were lit, flower decorations everywhere. Everyone was so thrilled that Maharaj Purushottam Jan, he thought about the people in general because, Goswamis, they can see Radharani when they're worshipping their deity, but not ordinary people. So thinking about the welfare of everyone, how wonderful Purushottam Jan has arranged for Sri Radhes to come. And Purushottam Jan Maharaj, he had actually arranged for the Srimati Radharani deities, for all the principal deities like Madan Mohan, Govinda Dev, Gopinath ji, Damodar ji, Shamsundar ji, and Vinod ji.
However, the three main principal deities of Sri Madan Mohan Ji, Sri Govinda Ji, and Sri Gopinath Ji, they performed very special pastime for their Radharanis. So let us see what Sri Madan Mohan Ji did. A very mysterious and special pastime took place with Madan Mohan at this time. The pujari of Madan Mohan temple had a dream. Srimati Radharani appeared to him and told him, actually, one of these deities, the one that is sent for Govindaji, is a large deity. But that is not me. This larger deity is Lalita Sakhi. So you should install both of them at your Madan Mohan temple. I will be on the left side, and Lalita Devi will be on the right side of Madan Mohan.
So we can see here how cute Srimati Radharani is. She appeared to this Brahmana Pujari in the dream and she said, I cannot be that big. So that is Lalita.
So this Pujari had a pure heart. Everyone had complete faith in him. So he revealed this dream to the Brajbasis and all of the Goswamis, and they all accepted. There was such a glorious festival, installing on the right and left side of Sri Madan Mohan Ji, Srimati Radharani and Lalita Sakhi. And when the news reached, here we can see Sri Madan Mohan Ji, on our right is Srimati Radharani, on our left is Sri Lalita Sakhi.
And we can see that the deity of Lalita Sakhi is a little bigger. We can see that very distinctly.
And when the news reached King Purushottam Jana, he was very happy, but at the same time, he was saddened to hear that Govinda Dev Ji is still without his Radha, because Srimati Radharani said the Radha who was supposed to be for Govinda Dev Ji, she is Lalita Sakhi. And so now Govinda Dev Ji has no Radha deity. And so the king wanted Govinda Ji to have Radharani also standing beside him. But what to do? He was praying deeply in his heart to have the blessing of offering this service to Govinda Dev. Seeing this intense desire to serve Srimati Radharani, she appeared to Sri Purushottam Jana in a dream, and she told him that in Jagannath temple in Puri, where you are the king, I am living here at the temple, but nobody knows it.
Jai Shri Radhe.
There is a deity here. that for generations has been worshipped as Lakshmi. But actually, that is not Lakshmi, that is me, Sri Radhe. And then Srimati Radharani herself revealed the pastime of this particular deity, and she said, long ago in South India, there was a village called Radhanagar. And there was a very simple, pure hearted Brahmin whose name was Brihad Bhanu. And he had a deity of Srimati Radharani. And I came from Vrindavan just to be worshipped by the pure, loving devotee, Brihad Bhanu. He loved me just like his daughter. He worshipped me with so much intimate and sweet love. No one in the entire world could understand the sweetness and intimacy of his love for this deity of me. He became very old. He had no family. And when he passed away from this world to return to Goloka Vrindavan, there was no one to take care of me. At that time, the king of Puri heard the glories of this Brihad Bhanu. He also heard the glories of the beauty of this deity of mine. So he went all the way just to see me. And when he saw the condition, there was no one to take care. He didn't know what to do. Then I told the king, bring me to Puri and worship me in Jagannath's temple. So the king brought me and started worshipping me in the Jagannath temple. But as generations and generations went by, somehow or other, the people began to believe that this deity is of Lakshmi Devi. But now I'm revealing to you, my dear king, please send me back to Vrindavan so that I can go and stand next to the Lord of my heart, Shri Govinda Dev Ji. And in this way, with a grand and beautiful entourage, the king sent Srimati Radharani to Vrindavan, where she was installed on the left side of Shri Govinda Ji. Shri Shri Radha Govinda Dev Ki Jai.
So we can see here, this is the deity actually of Shri Govinda Dev Ji, who was in Jagannath Puri temple for generations after generations. And she is a very, very, very special Srimati Radharani. So let us pray to her that how much sincerely she just appeared for Govinda Dev Ji. So beautifully she appeared for Govinda Dev Ji, that may we just beg at her lotus feet that we may be allowed to just continue to serve our spiritual masters for their pleasure, who is our spiritual master, who is a dear representative of Srimati Radharani. So Jai 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 Shri Shri Radha Govinda Dev Ji Ki Jai. So now let's see what happened with Shri Gopinath Ji. So Gopinath Ji, we all know that he was being worshipped by Madhu Pandit, who was the beautiful disciple of Sri Gadadhar Pandit. With great love and devotion, Madhu Pandit would worship Gopinath Ji. And it is said that one time Sri Janava Mata, she came to Vrindavan with many of her intimate associates, and she traveled throughout the land of Vrindavan. But one of the very special features of her visit when she was visiting Vrindavan was that she would go to all the Goswami temples, and just as a loving mother, she would cook for the deities, she would cook for the Goswamis, she would offer gifts to the deities. Like this, she would just serve like a very, very, very loving mother. So whatever she had, she would utilize to bring ornaments and clothing from Bengal to offer to all the deities of Sri Vrindavan Dham. So when it came time for her to leave Vrindavan, that particular visit, she just went to all the sacred temples, the main principal temples, just to offer her love and her devotion and beg permission to leave. So that time she also came to the beautiful, after visiting all the principal temples, she also came to this beautiful Gopinath temple. And when she came to the Gopinath temple, what we are seeing here now, that there are two Radharani deities on either side. It was not like this, because what she saw is that Gopinath Ji had one Radharani And of course, at that time, he had one Radharani, and the one Radharani that we see now towards our left, that was the Radharani that was on the right side of Gopinathji when Janava Mata saw. So when she saw this Gopinathji, because Gopinathji is very tall and this Srimati Radharani is very, very tiny. So then, when she was taking darshan of Gopinathji and Srimati Radharani, at that time she just thought in her mind that, oh, I just feel, in her mind she was thinking that, I just wish that Srimati Radharani might be a little taller, because she appears to be so small and Gopinathji is so tall. And then immediately she corrected herself, because she was thinking in her mind, oh, they both don't match. As deities, they don't match. The height difference is so much. So then immediately she said, oh, no, no, no. Who am I to think that they should match or not? And she did not say about this to anybody. And then that night, after the pujari offered arati, then when Janava Mata came back to the place which Jiva Goswami had arranged for her to rest at, that time in the sleep, Gopinath deity actually came to Janava Mata. Gopinath came, and what did he say?
And then that night, Gopinath, in the form of that deity, as he appeared to Janava Devi, and he spoke that, Janava Devi, what are you thinking? What you're thinking is actually correct. Radharani is too small for me. You should have another deity made of Srimati Radharani that is harmonious with my size, and you should put her on the left, and this little Radharani deity you can put on my right side. And then Radharani appeared, that little deity who was the current Radharani. She appeared and she spoke that whatever my beloved Gopinath has said is correct. That is exactly what I feel and I wish for you to do. Please do it. And feeling very blissful to receive this direct instruction from Gopinath and his consort, Srimati Janava Devi returned back to Bengal and came to her home in Kardaha and searched one of the greatest devotees who was an expert sculptor. His name was Nayana.
And Janava Mata instructed Nayana to make a very, very beautiful deity of Srimati Radharani. And it is said that Srimati Janava Devi herself personally designed the deity of Srimati Radharani, and she oversaw while the deity was getting carved. And then when Srimati Radharani's deity was completed, then Janava Mata, she arranged for a beautiful boat, and she made very nice accommodation and decorated with beautiful flowers, and she put Srimati Radharani on the boat. And on the boat with Shriji, many of the associates of Nityananda Prabhu and Mother Janava, they went for this tour, including Parameshwar Thakur, who is said to be one of the 8 principal cowherd boy associates of Lord Nityananda. And Janava Mata gave Parameshwar Thakur 700 gold coins for the service of the Goswamis and the deities in Vraja, and also gave very beautiful, gifts like clothing and ornaments for the deities in Vrindavan. And then, as the boat started to sail away, Srimati Janava Devi offered her prayer in her mind. She remembered Gopinath and she prayed to Gopinath in Vrindavan. She said, "Oh Gopinath, I pray, please let your Srimati Radharani have a very quick and easy journey to Vrindavan to be united with you without any difficulty." Just see the mood of these devotees, these Vaishnavas. They are teaching us by their own example that these deities are the personification of Krishna and Srimati Radharani, that they are non-different from the lordships themselves. that how Janava Mata, she's talking to Gopinath ji in Vrindavan, that, oh Gopinath, I am sending your Radharani. Please make sure that she has no difficulty in her journey. How wonderful is this prayer of Janava Mata. And as soon as she spoke this prayer, then she wrote a letter to her dear, Shiksha disciples, Srinivas Acharya, Narottam Das Thakur, and, saying that Srimati Radharani is on her way to Vrindavan. And at that time, Khardaha was a little upstream from the Ganga. So the boat would now stop at Navadvip and then in Katwa. And then it would go on to go to Vrindavan in this way. So Janava Mata told Narottam Das Thakur and Srinivas Acharya that greet Srimati Radharani when she comes to Navadvip and to Katwa. So when they received the letter, Narottam Das Thakur and Ramachandra Kaviraj and Srinivas Acharya, they all assembled with all their disciples in Katwa to greet Srimati Radharani when she arrived on the Ganges. And Parameshwar was bringing each and every one of them into the boat and giving them darshan. There was, so wonderful exchanges that, Narottam Das Thakur was bringing so many gifts and making offerings to Srimati Radharani. So when they, the devotees, they saw the beauty of Srimati Radharani, they were completely overwhelmed, and then Srimati Radharani finally appeared in Vrindavan. She arrived in Vrindavan and she was installed besides Gopinath ji. So this is Gopinath ji's Radharani, who was personally designed by Janava Mata. And Shri Shri Radha Gopinath ji ki jai. So we can see here in this picture is how it is today, that Gopinath ji has a bigger size Radharani that was designed by Janava Mata. That is Srimati Radharani. And if we see towards our left, we'll see a very small deity of Srimati Radharani, whom Gopinath said can be moved to Gopinath ji's right. And who is that deity and what is going to be happening will be what we will discuss tomorrow in our final session for Kartik. Tomorrow we'll be discussing whom did Sri Gopinath ji pull beside him. And we will be doing also a very nice realization session tomorrow. We will be hearing from all of you about your realizations about Kartik. So all of this will be discussed and much, much more. So stay tuned. So here is another bigger darshan of Sri Gopinath ji along with big Srimati Radharani on Gopinath ji's left and small Radharani on Gopinath ji's right. Jai Shri Shri Radha Gopinath ji ki jai.
So, before we ask for questions and comments, we'd like to have a quick quiz time so we really understand what these different deities are. Are you all ready for the quiz questions?
We'll have a live quiz.
You can put a thumbs up on your yes. All right, so quiz time. I see only one thumbs up, so only one person's ready. So guess the name of this deity based on their appearance. Who is this deity? What is the name of this deity?
Radha Damodar.
Haribol, correct. Very good. This is Sri Damodar ji. Hari Haribol. Very nice. Okay, who is this deity?
May I tell you, Madan, 1 second?
Yeah.
Madan Mohan ji.
Very good. Madan Mohan ji. Okay, this is Madan Mohan ji. Okay.
And what is the name of this deity? Maybe we can give someone else a chance, and if not, then you can go ahead, Madan.
Shamsundar.
Correct. This is Shamsundar. Jai Shamsundar Bhagwan ki.
Radha Shamsundar.
Haribo. Next. Who is this?
Radha Govind Dev Ji.
Jai Shri Shri Radha Govinda Dev Ji ki Jai. Haribo.
Radha Raman.
Shri Radha
Radha
Raman.
Raman
Shri
Dev.
Radha Raman Ji.
Jai, Jai, Jai. Who is this?
Raman Dev.
Gokulananda.
Raman Dev.
Govinda.
Gokulananda.
No.
Raman Dev Ji.
Vinodji,
Raman Dev
Vinodji,
Ji.
Vinodji.
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 Vinod Ji.
Yes, this is Vinod ji. And who is this?
Gopinath.
Gopinath ji.
Shri Radha Govind.
Gopinath
Gopinath.
ji
Gopinath.
ki
Jai.
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 Haribo.
Hari Bol.
So today all of you have become experts in recognizing the Braja deities. Jai Shri Brajadham ki Jai.
Jai.
Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki Jai.
Jai.
Hari Haribo. Thank you all so much.
Jai Jai
Okay.
Shri Radhe.
Hare Krishna. So, in honor of, because we are, because we spoke about Srimati Radharani today, so we thought that a very appropriate, hold on, let me just, yeah, okay. So we thought that a very appropriate way of concluding today's session would be if we could sing the glories of Srimati Radharani by singing the Braja Geet. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All of you can hear us now. I'm just going to give me 1 second. Hare Krishna, can you all hear us?
Voice very sound.
Yes, Mataji.
It's echo.
I think there's echo, no? How is it now? Can you hear us? Good?
Yes.
You all can hear us, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay. Jai. so before we open up the line, here are the quiz questions for today.
First, who was the son of King Pratap Rudra and who embraced him?
Second, who arranged Srimati Radharani for all the presiding deities in Sri Vrajadham?
Third, name the deity which is installed right on the right to Sri Radha Madan Mohan.
Fourth, name the Brahmana who worshipped Srimati Radharani in South India.
Fifth, who came to the dream of Sri Janava Mata?
Sixth, to whom Janava Mata instructed to carve Srimati Radharani?
Seventh, how many gold coins did Janava Mata give to Parameshwar Thakur?
Eighth, who all arrived at Katwa to welcome Srimati Radharani while she was heading to Vrindavan on the boat?
Hari Bol.
Thank you so much, Hari Prasad Prabhu, for the fantastic quiz questions. Hare Krishna. So we can. Okay, can you hear us?
Yes, Madan.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
So let's open the lines for questions and comments.
Anjudi, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Still, we are just such a beautiful, beautiful session today about Radharani. आज हमारी किशोरी जी के बारे में आप इतना कुछ बताया. I like, so many things I didn't know. Let me first, especially, I never knew there were two Radharanis in Gopinath ji's mandir. Nobody told. Like, I always used to think the smaller one is Lalita Devi or Vashakha Sakhi, and the with one on the right side is Radharani. So, you actually nobody tells you, and so good it was, and hearing so much of pastime, so much of knowledge. It's so beautiful. All these pastimes. Uh, Thank you so much. Dandat Pranam to you, both of you, for your beautiful slides, your beautiful stories, and reliving all these pastimes to us. Now, when we go again, we will do it with the correct knowledge. We will do with the darshan. Ki, ye hai. It's so beautiful.
Jai. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm just still just getting over it. And in fact, and you sung my most beautiful song of Meethe Ras Se Bhari Radha Rani La. I was thinking you might be singing Radha Kripa Katash also. But this one is also so beautiful. Whenever we hear it, we just feel like dancing on this song. And we have danced a lot on this song in Mathura. So that's why, we all, whenever we hear this song, we just feel like getting up and dancing. It's so beautiful. And all the pastimes and everything is so nice. In fact, I wanted to know more about Banke Bihari ji also. Shri Banke Bihari ji, because there's so many mystery stories about them which I want to hear from if you get chance from your sources and everything, because
Yes.
still I feel I don't know actual thing about Banke Bihari. Whenever I go every year to Banke Bihari temple by God's grace. Whenever I see him, I see no something I'm missing out, something I'm missing out about the exact story. So if you have chance of just reliving, that will be very, very great. I will be like it will
Wonderful.
be.
Yes, Banke Bihari ji actually was worshipped. Actually, there was a saint, a great saint named Haridas Swami. And he was in the 15th century. He came to Braj and he would, do his bhajan in Nidhuvan. He would just sit and chant and he would just sit and do bhajan and kirtans. And being pleased with him, Banke Bihari made his appearance in Nidhuvan on his lap. Banke Bihari ji arrived and he just is self-manifested deity of Bhagya Bihari ji who came and he was worshipped. So therefore, if you see the Radha Krishna Giti, There, we say Bake Bihari Ji ki jai, and we say Haridasir Pranadhana hai. So he was worshipped. He was the worshipable deity of, Haridas Swami, not Haridas Thakur, not from our sampradaya, but from Haridas Swami. And also, there's this very beautiful pastime that one time there was this one girl, who came with her parents to Vrindavan to take darshan. And when she came to see Baki Bihari Ji, she was so attracted to Bihari Ji that she started crying that she was holding the pillar. Her parents were pulling her, chalo, chalo, we have to go now. But she was holding the pillar and she was just looking at Bihari Ji and crying, 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 and seeing her devotion. Bihari Ji left the temple and he started following her. He started going with her, and the pujari came back on the altar and said, "Hi, where is Bihari? Where did he go?" And he saw Bihari walking behind this girl who was crying and going, and Bihari was holding to that girl's dress and was going behind her. And then, the pujari said, "Hey, Bihari, where are you going?" And then he said, "Okay, no, I'm going because this girl is crying for me. Her parents won't allow me, her to stay with me, so I'll go with her. So I cannot see her crying so much. I have to go with her." So then the pujari said, "No, none of you have to go. We'll make arrangements." The pujari spoke to the parents and everyone, and then they all stayed back in Vrindavan. But from that day, to not take any more chances, that day onwards, the Jhalak Darshan system started in Bake Bihari temple. That if anyone looks at Bihari Ji with loving eyes and just starts crying in front of Bihari Ji अपना मंदिर सब कुछ छोड़ के उसी भक्त के पीछे चल देते हैं. So he just walks behind that devotee. So to avoid that situation from happening, even the devotees are not allowed to look constantly at Bake Bihari Ji, nor is the Lord, nor is Bake Bihari Ji allowed to look at his devotees. That's why they do Jhalak Darshan.
Yeah.
So this
And
is
even
the
this, yeah, and even they say that this is a temple in which there is no Mangal Aarti because this Shri Bake Bihari goes to Nidhivan every night to perform Ras Leela. Is it true? That's what I have heard the saying, over there, because
Yeah.
there is no Mangal Aarti in Bake Bihari temple
Yeah.
because he's still performing and resting over there in Nidhivan.
Yeah,
So,
well, this is the mood of the Brajbasis, So that is how
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, and this story you had told us, to in our yatra, when we was doing last year or
Yes.
so last year I remember I went and I just remembered this story when I was doing darshan of Shri Bake Bihari, and then I was just saying, I'm remembering that only, and I was saying, oh God, Bake Bihari, now you're doing this jhalak, otherwise maybe I will also just stand and just see I don't know what the mood came to in my this, and that's just tears started flowing in the from the eyes, and it's so beautiful pastimes, and as you say, Vrindavan, when you go, you just become your devotion or your bhakti goes an other level. The land Vrindavan is something like that, and that's my Janambhoomi also. So that just takes me to another level only.
Yes.
So beautiful pastimes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so
We're
much.
looking forward for your association today also. Thank
Yes,
you
we look
so
forward
much.
to seeing you today evening. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Shri Radhe.
Shri Radha.
Shri Radhe. Thank you.
Any other questions, comments?
Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Padal Guru Maharaj. It is just so amazing. The devotees were so pure. Krishna and Radha, they come and talk to them and they follow their instructions. It is really, unimaginable. And of course, all your pictures and slides are so beautiful. And there is lot of information today. Even I didn't know, like Anjali Mata was saying, there is so much beautiful pastime, and it is really, really nice. This is something I have to go back and remember everything. Of course, I can't remember all these things. So it is really, really very good, Mataji. Very good, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji Mataji. Dandavat
Hare
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna, Prabhu.
All glories to Sri Prabhupada and Gurudev.
Hare.
First of all, thank you for everything, and thank you for singing, as Mataji said, my beautiful version. So I started to dance. I can't control that one. Waving my hand, waving my head, the whole body. I can. Thank you so much for giving the nectar. Before starting a session, right, I was offering to Krishna. I was praying to Lala, right? Lala, please ask Mataji Prabhuji to wait for 5 minutes. I'll offer to you, and then let's start the session. So I was keeping my mobile in the puja room. You waited for 5 minutes, so I just
Oh,
offered him, and
yeah,
then
we got delayed today to start. That was because of you. Because of you.
no, I need to offer him now. He feel hungry. Right? I'll go to temple, so I need to offer him wherever I go out. But first, I'll offer him, and then because today whole we have a service, whole day we'll be in service, japa service, as per the instruction of my Siksha Guru. So we'll go there, right? So I need to pray for him. So I just asked him to wait. Please make Mataji Prabhuji to wait. That's he waited. Miracle happened. Second time as well. This
Amazing.
Makadik yeah. And so many information as Prabhuji and Mataji said. Really, we don't know. Srimati Radharani came to worshipped by a Brahmana, right? You mentioned, right? South India. And then it was worshipped in Puri Jagannath and came to Govinda Dev. It's really uh, how much you put effort to reveal this message to us, which we can able to understand. And it is not easy to prepare the slides as well. Mataji, Prabhuji, I think Prabhuji knows very well how we will suffer in IT, presenting PPT.
But this is all credit to Kalasudha. I just taught her a few things, and then she's just unleashing
That's
her
right.
creativity.
You are the master for all of us,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Yes, he's the one for, and even this thing that, just the pictures came and then the names come later. So all that Prabhu did. I didn't do all that.
Alignment is not easy, Mataji. We'll break our head. Even we can test it and we could give the confirmation. But alignment and PPT, it is not easy, which I know that. And you made it. We both made it very, very beautiful presentation all these days. Highly appreciated for that. And especially, what can I say? That the deities what is that? You brought in all deities in a single slide, right? That is awesome. Awesome. I don't know to whom I need to see. Like that, I'm seeing like that. My face is going like this. All are looking beautiful, right? Right? I don't know how the pujari will feel in each front of this presiding deity. I don't know. He has some feel inside, but he won't reveal it because in front of him, now looks like goosebumps will come, right, Mataji Prabhuji, right? And seeing them, na, I'll feel that one. And as the story you reveal, right? It's like it's same happened to us when we're seeing the Banke Bihari, just 1 minute only. That immediately that security pulled away. Go. Don't stand here. Don't. Then I asked the permission to that mother, security mother. Please, I came from South India. I need to at least 2 minutes. And then she allowed me. I want to see him. And they gave me peda also. I didn't go in up, and then lower down one Mataji went and then gave me peda. And I should bless you both of you, please. You sang me Terasi say, oh God. So you should be blessed with all our blessings. Mother Radharani should bless you to both to have a good health and to give the knowledge to us through you and uplift many fallen soul like me. You should help all of us, okay? That is my wish to you both. Just take care of your health. It's winter started over there. Please take care of your health. I feel like why tomorrow ends Kartik session? Why it can't go December? I feel now it's
No,
I
we
started.
will continue. Prabhuji, we have, by all of your mercy, all of your blessings, we are actually hoping that we will be able to continue, not every day, but at least once a week. We will be able to meet with all of you, and we look forward to meeting with all of you. We'll continue. We'll actually send out a poll about in the groups that what you would like us to speak on once a week. Whether you want to hear Gauramrita, you want us to continue Gauramrita, or what you would like to hear. We'll select some topics, or if you all have, most of you all have connections with us directly. So if you would, let us know what you would like us to speak on, we would love to, prepare on that and then speak on that.
Thank you so much for both of your mercy on us. Thank you so much for your mercy. I feel the mercy because the nectar you gave, right? Yes,
It is
Prabhu.
our
Yes.
good fortune that you are accepting our service and allowing us to do the service.
And one thing I want to say, whoever connect with you, they will become a devotee. I feel, personally, I feel the bhajan, the way you are explaining, because it is getting rooted in the heart, I mean, very, very deeply rooted in my heart. So whatever you are saying, no? It's because of you instruction I gave previously 2 years, right? Consecutive 2 years you described about Vrajadham. So this year, when I visited, I'm able to recollect it, the same thing, whatever you said. So again, God bless you, both of you. You should be good. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Anjali, you have another question?
Actually, I have one realization which may I say it?
Yes,
Hare
yes,
Krishna.
yes.
Yes. First of all, I really agree with Prabhuji. Yesterday only I was telling one of my friends that in the COVID time when I connected with you, now it will be almost 4 years in February to 2020 we connected. And I said, I heard her for the first time, and everybody speaks, it goes in the mind, but this went into the heart. And after that, there was no looking back. It was on the first class only. And then today morning, I had one realization when I was answering for the quiz, and I was here. Whenever I answer for the quiz, I hear again your video again, and I had a realization that the way Srila Prabhupada went to US on the directions of his uh, spiritual master, same way I thought you both also are over there, on the
We are trying. We are very
with,
insignificant and trying our best to assist
yes,
our Guru Maharajas, assist the devotees in spreading Srila Prabhupada's mission, and
yes.
in a very insignificant way. But
No, I think that
all
you
your
might humble,
prayers,
but
we
you are
should do.
doing. You both are also over there, like, spreading that over there. You are staying on the
We need all of
instructions
your
of the spiritual
blessings. We
master.
need all of your help in many different ways, materially, spiritually. So we need each other to together spread Srila Prabhupada's movement.
I'll also say, Bhaiya Bhavi ki jai ho.
Jai Srila Prabhupada ki
Thank
jai.
you so much for everything. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank you is a very small word. We don't have words. We are just full of lot of immense love and devotion. Jai ho.
Jai.
Thank you.
One more
Thank you.
request, Prabhuji Mataji. If possible, now just come to, whenever you visit India, right? Please come to Bangalore, at least Anju Mataji house. Now we will get into that. It is very near to us, right, Chennai?
Well, whenever we come to India, Anjali, we definitely meet. She is very kind to come and meet with us.
No.
But yeah, we'll definitely.
Yeah. Actually, we want to serve you at least one day. Please give a chance. Okay.
No, of course, we want to meet each and every one of you. Of course.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Anybody
Prabhu.
else?
Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
request, that slide with all the deities.
Uh-huh.
Can you put the names and put it in the group if
Sure.
possible?
We'll do that. We'll do that, Prabhu.
So that way, we can look at it and
We'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that.
Thank you, Prabhuji. And
Thank you.
like Krishna manifested himself many times. Did Radha ever manifest herself as a deity?
Srimati Radharani as the deity. Good question. I'm just trying to think.
Ladli ji, Ladli Lal.
In Barshana,
Hmm.
Ladli Ji temple, that is a, self-manifested deity.
We'll get back to you.
We'll get back
This
to
is
you,
a very
Prabhu.
nice question.
We'll definitely research
We'll
this
let you know tomorrow.
by tomorrow.
Because
we'll
tomorrow
have
is
the answer.
part 2 of Srimati Radharani. So we'll have a small session and then realizations. But in that small session, we'll come back to you with that response.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Madan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Any other questions or comments? If not, we'll take leave today and we'll see you tomorrow again. Happy Kartik to everyone. Happy Bhishma Panchaka. And please look out for a video that we have made for how to perform Tarpan. I know it's a little late, but it'll be coming out soon.
I think it's out already, maybe.
Yeah, we'll share and
yeah, because that, even if for tomorrow, if you would be able to do the Tarpana that way, it's very, very auspicious for Bhishma Pitama and also this Bhishma Panchaka fast and Kartik Mas. Tomorrow is the last day. In India, I believe it's on Monday is the last day. So, but still, thank you all so much. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji. God bless you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Tarpana
Hare
video,
Krishna.
it's there in that Telegram group.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna. Dandavat pranam.
Mataji, we would also like to meet you, Mataji.
That would be our greatest fortune. We'd love to meet with you, of course. Of course.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat pranam. Thank you.